controls the spice, controls the universe.
Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, bringing you that spice to sci-fi and pop culture analysis. And in today's video, I'm going to actually go over this story. I can't tell if it's a Florida man story or a stupid Disney guest story, but Disney is involved, and you know, if it's a Disney story, I just can't wait to throw shade and sling salt at the Disney company, because Disney is not the company that I grew with and that I used to know. So they deserve all the shade and salt coming their way from me. But before I get started on this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Also, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 2K subs by the end of May. And when you do subscribe, please do hit that notification bell so you get notifications of when I go live, when I put videos up. So you don't want to miss out on being alerted when your girl has that spicy goodness to deliver to you, so you can check it out. That spicy goodness, hot and fresh from the oven or on top of the stove, or however I decide I want to prepare it. So on to the video. Now, you know, when you make deadline, it's it's not good. Hot-headed man arrested at Disney Resort in Florida after refusing temperature check, says he spent 15 grand. Okay, so let's break this title down a little bit. Hot-headed man. You know, Florida's hot anyway, and there's just something about theme parks that make people crazy. Disney is not immune. Anybody who's ever been even to a Six Flags will tell you this. It's just something about theme parks that will make people just lose their freaking mind. Sometimes it's because they have issues. Sometimes it's because people who were supposed to be in customer service is actually customer no service, you know, but we'll leave that there. So after refusing temperature check, all right, so I got two things about that. One, they tell you on all the literature and even, you know, the announcements that they make in the park that you will be subject to a temperature check. All right, that's what they tell you. So point blank, if you decide that the rules don't apply to you and you want to refuse a temperature check, then guess what? Chances are pretty high your ass is going to wind up getting kicked out. But apparently you think the rules don't apply to you. If you don't want the rules to apply to you, you shouldn't go. But you dropped 15 grand, didn't you? Which brings me to the third point. I don't care how much money you spent, whether it's 15 grand or whether it's $15. Freaking means nothing. It means nothing. Really, it doesn't. You spend 15 grand there, so what? Does that make you different than the family that spent $150 to get there? I don't think so. But we'll keep going with this. A man from Louisiana was arrested at Disney Springs, aka Downtown Disney, aka which gang are you from back in the day, this morning after refusing a routine temperature check. The park goer allegedly explained to authorities he could not be told to leave because he had spent $15,000. All right. So first of all, God bless Louisiana for taking a hit for the Florida man this time. Y'all folks from Louisiana are crazy too. So thanks for coming to Florida vacation with us. So Disney Springs, there's a temperature check to get into Disney Springs. So I don't know if this guy was driving or if he took a bus from one of the resorts or Uber there or whatever. I don't know. But if you park in the parking garages, either the orange or lime garages, there's a temperature check station which I believe you do the temperature check first before you go through the security checkpoints. So there's that. Then I guess I don't know if there's a temperature check once you get off the buses or get off of Uber or something like that. But either way, there is a routine temperature check that you have to go through in order to get into Disney Springs proper. And it's very, very clearly marked. I believe Advent Health runs it. You got to go through there. They're not playing with that. And apparently he didn't pay attention to the loads of security officers that they have around there too, most notably Orange County Sheriff's Department. Again, not to leave because he had spent $15,000. Dude, again, it doesn't matter even if you spent $150 to go there. Who the heck cares? You're being an ass. So, according to a police report by the Orange County Sheriff's Department, Kelly Sills somehow circumvented the February medical screening and declined Disney employees' request to have his temperature checked. Somehow circumvented probably means he hid behind people, pretended like he was looking for something else. I don't know. Probably ducking and dodging to get away from the temperature check. Sills still refused to cooperate when police arrived on the scene. Well, of course he did. Of course he did. I mean, talking about not having to leave because he spent $15,000. Okay, I shouldn't say it. Him refusing to cooperate when police arrived. Okay, if you don't even want to cooperate when the cops arrive, no, something's wrong. The Baton Rouge native, oh Lord, Baton Rouge, at least it's not Opelousas. The Baton Rouge native pleaded with officers he had spent loads of money, $15,000, to go vacationing after his presence was deemed trespassing. Again, I don't care if you spent $15,000 or $150. The fact of the matter is, Disney told you what you needed to do in order to get onto their property. All right? That's why it pays to read the fine print. So the confrontation purportedly started when Sills argued with a security manager before being told he was no longer welcome. Being told no longer welcome by Disney security means pretty much you don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here and never come back. That's what that is. And it has to be pretty bad for you to be told that. The managers and officers approached the Louisianian outside the Boathouse restaurant, according to the police report. For reference, I don't like the Boathouse restaurant. It's not all that great. In body cam footage, there was a woman bargaining with police not to arrest the man. Police had little sympathy for the man and said he was not listening. All he had to do was get a temperature check, replied an officer. Exactly. Some of you might say, well, he shouldn't have to, take a temperature check or whatever. Look, if you're coming to my house and I tell you conditions of getting into my house is that you have to get a temperature check and you don't want to do it, don't be surprised if I kick you out on your ass. Same deal here. You don't want to do a temperature check, don't go. That simple. At another point in the footage, Sills also tried explaining he was a Disney stockholder. His financial standings didn't seem to sway the emotions of any authorities. And it shouldn't. I'm a Disney stockholder as well, but you know what? I have common sense to read the freaking fine print, to read all of the signage, to actually do research before I get there, to find out what's allowed and what isn't. And there's no amount of money or number of shares that you own to get you out of it. Sills pleaded not guilty to misdemeanor trespassing charges, according to court reports. His attorney declined to comment on the case. I'm not surprised. His attorney is probably just like, you did this stupid thing. No. Nah. His attorney was probably like, why the heck are you bothering me with this nonsense? It's ridiculous. Absolutely no. Oh, And here is Fox 13, who actually has body cam footage of this. Well, folks, you know what? I'm really not going to go through all the body cam footage. So what I will do is I will leave a link to the Fox 13 article so you can go and watch the body cam footage for your, for yourself. Because for folks who've been watching my channel for I don't know how long, in Welcome to Florida, it is a bonus when we get a Florida man story with some body cam footage because we freaking like that. So watch it, check it out, make up your own mind, and let me know in the comments what you think about that. Yeah, I have to tell you, if it's one thing that I can't stand at Disney is people who go there and think that because they spent a certain amount of money that they're allowed to, show their ass. Yes, you want to get what you paid for, but there is a difference between ignoring a temperature check and, like, say you purchase something at Disney and it's not what you were supposed to receive. If you, book a hotel room on Disney property and you do not get the room that you paid for, category that you paid for, you did not get what you paid for that. This guy obviously floundered the rules and then acts as if he's better than that by throwing out the fact that he spent $15,000 on his trip and that he's a Disney stockholder. That's neither here nor there. Okay. The fact of the matter is you effed up. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. There's no response from his attorney. As for the $15K, dude, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. And I'm pretty sure there's something wrapped up there in contract law or whatsoever. If I have like a bed and breakfast and it costs you $15,000 to stay there and I stipulate what the rules are, and by me accepting that money, you agree to the terms of what's going on in the bed and breakfast, and you come up there and you destroy my place, I'm not giving you your $15,000 back. Hell no, I'm not. So, moral of the story is, folks, you go to Disney, you don't want to abide by the rules, don't go. Don't go. Because you're going to wind up being in one of these stories where we get to freaking laugh at you for doing stupid stuff, okay? Just saying. All right? Well, you know what, folks? That's my spicy take. So please let me know in the comments what your spicy take on this is. Do you think this dude should get his $15,000 back? Do you think it matters that he was a stockholder? Do you think that, Disney should have let him get around the temperature check? And let me know if you're sick and tired of guests showing their ass. I guess it is kind of funny to watch, going to Disney and doing stuff like this. Not everybody does crazy stuff like this. So let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right. So with that said, that's going to wrap up this video. Please do like this video, share this video, and of course, please do subscribe as I'm trying to hit 2K subs by the end of the month. All right. And remember, never underestimate the power of pop culture. Stay plugged in and read the fine print before you try to enter a Disney park. Okay. Piece of friendly advice. Bye.